Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Joy. If you are new here, welcome, and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Today's video is actually a Q&A that I'm going to do. If you don't follow me on social media, if you don't follow me on Instagram, which by the way you should, my handle is at It's Joy Quint. I recently announced that Quint and I are having our third baby. So yes, it's exciting to be pregnant again. I won't lie. I'm just really excited, and sometimes it's so intimidating when you ask me a question things on Instagram, because some people like know you, so they feel, no, let me not ask her, like I already know her, I already know what's happening. But I'm encouraging you guys, when we put on those questions, just answer so that we can have like longer videos. So straight to it. So the first person is called Jockey, and she says, no question, congratulations, thank you. But the guys, this pregnancy has been so different. And the weirdest part about it is that, Eddie, you know what? I found a prayer that I had written on my phone for November. And imagine, in November, I was telling God that if I'm to get pregnant again, that he should make it the most positive and happy pregnancy I've ever had. Can you imagine? I saw it juicy. Like when I was just going through my car war room folder, which is exciting to see that something you prayed for actually came to pass. I don't know if it was knowingly or unknowingly, but it came to pass, and it's been wonderful so far. The journey has been truly amazing, and you'll see in my other videos, and I kept saying this, that when I was pregnant with TJ, it wasn't all roses. Like, it was not really like the best, but this one is just amazing. Maybe it's true, that time's a charm. All right, my friend Sarah is like, we can't wait for the baby shower, of which I'm wondering, when you're having your third baby, are you should you expect a surprise baby shower, or should you plan your own? Because I'm thinking it's like baby number 3, like I don't know. I really don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Like, should baby number 3 have a surprise baby shower, or should everyone just come together and just do something? I don't know. Yeah, baby, I think the camera is combo. I think so. I don't know. It feels a little slanted. Yeah, perfect now. Yeah, thank you. You guys let me know if baby number 3 deserves a surprise baby shower, or the mom should just throw the baby shower and have everyone come together. Yeah. So someone, Michelle asks me, tell me how you found out. Wow. So sometimes, let me tell you, I've just come to know that the words that we speak out in faith, even if it is mustard seed faith, those things fall on God's ears for sure. Last year in August, when we were celebrating our 5th anniversary, we just got chatting about, should we have another baby? Because we were a little bit concerned with the gap between Imani and Taraji. They have like a 9-10 year gap. And so we're like, maybe we should get another child, so that when Imani goes off to university and all that, TJ is not left alone. Already she's daddy's girl, which is code for a tad spoiled. So as I was just thinking, maybe if we have another baby, then, you know, she'll have someone, I don't know. Yeah, but then we just threw it out there, and then not that we didn't do any follow-up or act on it, but we didn't think about it seriously. And then towards December, I was on leave, so I went to Nairobi, and the whole of December and January, I had a very irregular period. I think I'm just trying to explain how I think it was a ponyox, right? Yeah, as in, so Come February, I think around Valentine's Day, I was a little sick. Not a little sick, I was sick, kabisa. Like on my days of, like I would use up all my energy when I would go for work, and on my days off, I could barely move. Like I would just be sort of bedridden. I didn't have energy for anything. I couldn't do, Jenny, I just couldn't get myself to do anything. Then around March, so that went on for a while, on and off, on and off, on and off. Then I also realized that, well, now when I look back, I realized that I wasn't really paying attention to my period. And because I was sporting, and I had been sporting since December, January, February, I just thought this is kawaida, like, this is just how it is. So around April is when one day I went to the hospital. Like I was still feeling really, really sick, and I could not explain. And if you work shifts, the first thing you think about is that you're fatigued. Like this is just fatigue. So went to hospital, and the doctor is asking me, when was your last period? I'm like, I really didn't have a period, but I've been sporting, so I can't really give you like a definite date. Yeah. And so she was like, you know what, you could be pregnant, we could do a test. So I'm like, I already did like a strip test, and the test was inconclusive. Another one just didn't show like whether it was positive or negative. But I said, maybe these things are expired. So I stopped taking the home tests, na nikawacha vile kutaenda. Then when she suggested that us guys do a blood test, so we did a blood test. I did a blood test. I'm here saying we as if Eddie went through anything. He just found out. So I did the blood test, and the test was positive. And now I was like, here we are again. Da-da-da-da. My first reaction was not excited, I won't lie. I was a little bit overwhelmed, as in being a planner. I was already thinking, oh my god, watoto watatu, house ni wengi. I'm saying that, and Quint are 6 and us guys are 4, but I just felt like 3 is such an overwhelming number. That's how I found out. And there's also another question: how does your body feel, and does it change immediately? I think your body does change, even though you don't see most of the changes. Like I think the fatigue could have been like as a result of all the changes happening on the inside, and my body just needed to rest to get through that period. However, I also feel that you feel differently once you've come to terms with where you're at. Sometimes it's like a denial phase, so I would like zone out when I'm in the office, just thinking, oh my god, I'm about to like go back to diapers, breastfeeding, pumping, sleepless nights, though I won't have those in Jesus' name. As in, Jenny, my mind was on overdrive. Like, what do I need to shop? Do I need to shop now? Do I want a boy? Do I want a girl? As in, my mind was on overdrive. But I feel, and I'll be very, very honest with you guys, the day I made peace with it was the day I was able to share with some of my friends who are having a challenging time having babies. So the more like bringing myself to tell them that this is happening, because I felt bad, to be honest. I felt bad, and I went through a phase where I was questioning God, like, why couldn't you do this for so and so? Why couldn't you do this for this one? Why couldn't you do this? Like, if you're the same God who's made this happen, see, you're the same God who can make it happen for them. So the more I shared with them, and God bless their hearts to see their reactions, how someone can be so excited for someone else and be genuinely supportive, like, it just humbles you, and by the way, takes you back to Thanksgiving mood. So then I didn't start adding weight, by the way. I just started, like, now even people at work didn't know. People started knowing way later, like when it was evident that something is going on here. So yes, your body does change. Yes. Another question is, this is by Mogore. She's asking, how can spouses help in pregnancy? For me, I can say that being friends with your partner is very important, because some things that you go through, even you yourself as the one who's pregnant, you don't know how to react to them. I got to a point where I just didn't want to hear people talking. Like, I just didn't want to hear people talking. And you can imagine, I work in operations, so someone would just start talking and my face will just... So I remember I would just text Quint and tell him, why is everyone talking? Can't they just keep quiet? Can't they just send an email? Like, why is everyone talking? Yeah, so having your friend go through this with you sort of gives you a safe space to experience those emotions without feeling judged, without feeling strange or weird. So I think, for maybe I can speak for the husbands, what they could do, or the men, is just forget everything you've known about your partner and learn this new person that you will have in the house. You might have someone who was like strong emotionally, not fazed by anything, to someone who just cries just like that, you know. So just be very alert and aware that the situation may change. So situation analysis is very important. Like, I'm not saying walk on eggshells, but just be alert and then find out how you're needed. You might think that she needs a foot rub all the time. You might think that she needs a glass of water all the time. You might think, as in, just take the time to ask, how can I be there for you? You know, how can I be there for you? So for me, I feel like for me and Quint, what I needed most was just company. Like, just be there with me. Like, just be there. Kwatu area, as in just be there. Yeah, and also be willing to listen, because you may think that someone has gone through this once, twice, that they should be like a pro, but they're not. As in, every pregnancy comes with its own challenges, with its own different feelings and all of that. So just be very considerate and be ready kutumwa. Yeah, be ready kutumwa. If it's not water, it's pineapples. For me, it's pineapples. You know, it's meat. As in, just be there. But they just be there. As in, it's the best. It's the best thing that you can do. And also, if for the ladies, I feel that have your partners download the apps like Ovia Pregnancy, or what's the other famous one? Baby Center. Have them like have the app, so that week by week they're also not clueless. Sometimes we assume that these guys don't want to know what's happening, but like for us, we put Ovia, and Ovia has like different, like they don't have the conventional fruits or vegetables at the size of the baby. So they have like the size of a Batman toy, the size of like a PS control pad. They have those, so it's interesting for them, and it's an easy way for them to know what's happening to you, you know, and also just to help them stay abreast with what's happening. The other question was about meal prep, food prep for family during pregnancy. I won't lie, I have a nanny that I'm so grateful to God for. When she joined us about a year ago, us guys did a meal plan, like a menu that we follow, not very religiously, but it gives us a guideline. So we still use the same thing. And I like that she does not ask me the question, tutapika nini? What will we cook? What will we cook? Because I can't stand that question, to be sincere. So she does it for us, as in, and it's nice. But I feel that sometimes when you do meal prep, you sort of like get bored. So unless you have something different for the 4 weeks in a month, or 5 weeks in a month, then that would be interesting. But you can imagine if you have like lots of rice in the house and lots of beans in the house and lots of cabbage in the house, it will get to a point people will start avoiding to eat. And if they're like us, people will just default to tea and bread. Laban is like maziwa mala. Laban, as in, people will start to shy away. But when you have a plan that works, then you can even prepare like 2-3 meals ahead of time. Because of course you can't really count on the person who is pregnant to still be in charge, because they might also be battling fatigue. I hope that answers. The other question, bake. This one is from my brother. Bake your favorite craving cake and post the recipe. Let me tell you guys, there's a lady here in Doha, and she bakes all the cakes, like birthdays, everything that us guys need. And she had this Belgian chocolate cake. Do you know there's a day that I just told her, just bake for me a cake, as in just bake me a cake. I just wanted that cake, as in kabisa. So Nelsie, no, I can't bake Tarani's cake, but I can bake something else and then share the recipe. Right. The other question is, do we know the gender of the baby? Yes, we already know the gender of the baby. We had a friend's birthday, and during the birthday we had the gender reveal cake at the same time. So yes, we are happy and we are excited. Yes. What am I craving? I am craving pineapples and specifically Del Monte pineapples from Kenya. So thank God that they are imported here and you can find them here. But there's just something about pineapples that makes me so happy. As in, I can't help it. There's really yes, I am loving it. I am loving the pineapples. Last but not least, it's about clothes. Like, where am I finding clothes during the pregnancy? So, of course, I don't fit into my old clothes. I wear a size 8. A size 8 EU, UK. Yeah, I wear a size 8. And most of my clothes are tailored. So the minute I started adding weight, those clothes stopped fitting. So what I did is I ordered some bandage dresses from Fashion Nova, some from Boohoo, some from Nancy Moy's Shop New Level. So that's how I have survived. So I've found pieces that I can wear multiple times and style them differently and still look good. Yeah, so I hope that answers a few of your questions. There are not many questions, but yeah, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section and I will get back to you. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.